Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Not very far into the game. Main weapons are broken straight swords. I checked in some stuff with regards to power stancing. It does seem like it's, like, length plays a part. Like, this is like a dagger length weapon, so maybe that's part of why it can't power stance, but I don't know. I kind of want to figure that out eventually. See if these can just not power stance with anything but each other. But it's time to get talking to people and exploring. Let's get to that.
Something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman.
I'm pretty sure one of these or multiple of these people, if you spend 10,000 souls, you get access, you get a ring for free or something. Yeah, a bunch of stuff I want to buy here. Definitely need this. And might as well pick up some of those. Because yes, I need souls to level up, but
Thank you.
I think it's like a lot of souls that you need. So, anyway, it's time to get going. So, oh. Okay. Yeah, today, what the? Where'd they aggro from? Like, what drew them in? No idea. I'll rest to recharge my weapons, except I'm gonna have to kill them again. But, oh well. While I explore... Oh. I will also spend a bit talking about random information. Because I always find random facts fun. Okay, I could explore that way. I'm gonna go down the ladder first. But like, one thing that I was reminded of recently is on some podcast years ago, I heard about industrial musicals. Ah, I thought that was slide down, not drop. Oh well, good enough. But the concept of industrial musicals, is that a person or is that an enemy? They're gonna aggro, right? Like, industrial musicals are, or probably more accurately were, musicals put on by, industrial companies for meetings to entertain at, like, large scale meetings, not, day-to-day checking up on progress meetings. And it was sort of, oh, there's one apparently called The Bathrooms Are Coming, which is by American Standard, which I assume manufactures bath appliances, maybe sinks, toilets, tubs. Oh yeah, because the animation of the roll and the iframes of the roll don't match in this game because of how ADP and agility works. Okay, that makes that exploration easy. Never mind, there's a path over here. But it does still make it easier. Is it the last giant? It must be. If it isn't, I'll just run there quickly. But, oh, there's no way there's a boss this close. But it's still the case. What the? Oh yeah, I can't wield this yet because I don't have the dexterity. Yeah, like industrial musicals were like, how do I slide? Do I press and hold this? Okay, that's a different change from Dark Souls 1 for no reason. Yeah, it's just another walkway. Figures. About to get shot. That gets destroyed by something, right? There's no way that's a permanent structure. Yeah, industrial musicals are weird. Like, I'd say they're kind of... They seem like the epitome of mid-90s America. Like, perfectly representative of the weirdly corporate way everything seems like it was. Okay, this is not gonna work. I got stuck on a barrel. I was just trying to push him off and that worked. Okay, run back one more time. Get the turtle to fall behind. Kill the other guy. Use this for a bit. Oh, that's so slow. Oh, I'm chewing through stamina, I assume. I wasn't that low on stamina. Okay. We did it. It didn't auto repower stance, which is fine. Yeah. I know there's some sort of cheese here that you can do, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Maybe it's the barrels that I need that guy to hit for them to explode. Oh, there's another guy. Oh, he made his way back up. Yeah. This is an interesting place to explore. Why would you throw there? What? No. Okay, maybe. Maybe? Nope. They're never gonna get that throw. What a shame. Because I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut to... Can you jump up here somewhere? Yeah. I'm not going to mess with that though. You can kind of do a weird jump to skip the pursuer somehow. No, that's the pursuer. And that's why that weird jump skips it. Ah. Yeah, that's fine. I needed to die there anyway because the firebomb guy fell off where he was standing, so he wasn't able to hit the barrels. And I need him to hit the barrels. That was the path down the ladder. Descend, please. Down the ladder and to the left. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking about industrial musicals and I got distracted by the fact that this guy... Oh yeah, look at my health. My health total has decreased. He's really good at throwing firebombs, huh? It got opened at least. I lost my souls because I didn't think to grab them, but... it worked. I don't know, this is one of those ones that's like, oh yeah, it's a classic along with a barrel you can roll down a hill that you can use to um, explode a wall like this. Okay. I'm gonna have to heal. I really do like enemies that can have their shield out while stabbing me. I don't think... I mean, you might be able to do the same thing. I'm not sure. But before we do that, I have to explore this way first. Because there is... no, not here, not here. I need to go... Well, there is stuff down there, I think, that I can drop to, but I have the stuff out here first. Down this way. Apparently, I think that might be a skip people can do. I'm gonna die. And I missed. The stagger feels weird on enemies. It's probably reasonable, but... the speed with which they can go from staggered to being able to hit you feels weird. It's reasonable gameplay wise, it just feels weird to me. Human effigy. What are they saying? You can't jump, that's interesting, but I wouldn't be surprised if this can be opened somehow, but now it's time to go down. Not there. Backstab? Backstabs don't exist. If you can't backstab someone that knows you're behind them, that's a lie. Soul of Lost Undead and a torch. Okay, whatever. Let's leave. Can I jump that? I don't know if that's the intended thing. It might even be there might even be a walkable path to get up here. But oh, it's all the fragrant branch of your stuff. Oh no, this looks like it was necessary to jump to. Greedy trying to pick up an item because you don't pick them up quickly in this game. Okay. Life gems, always good. I can't go there right now because I'd have to... Could I jump from the tree? Maybe. I'm gonna say no to that. Probably can't jump from the tree. But anyway. The idea of a industrial musical, it's one of those things where it's not really surprising that it would happen, considering, you know... Oh, this is the guy from above, yeah. Considering all the pro-corporate messaging that was seemingly so common, despite the fact that I was not alive in the 1950s. The, like, from, you know, media, it seems like very corporate messaging was very common in the 50s and 60s, so... Oh, okay, I know, I've gone through there, okay. So the... Oh, I should have fallen off there. So yeah, the idea that, come on, he was not done his stab. The idea that companies would be like, oh yeah, let's make our employees watch a musical about bathrooms and toilets and stuff. Like, it's actually, like, one of the least surprising things to me. Because it's very, it very much fits with the impression of the 50s and 60s, where it's like, oh, I guess hope is part of it. Sure, it's just corporate hope, but there's still a certain level of positivity that I think would be required to even attempt to make that sort of musical thing. With the intention of it, you know, not making your employees hate you. I think in a modern time, no one would think for even a second that employees would willingly want to watch a musical about a company's products. And like, sure, you could force people to watch it, but making a musical seems like too much of an... It's like a question of investment, where planning out a decent musical is a lot more difficult than just writing a, I would say, trite speech. Just like a speech just to attempt to motivate the workers. They're at least like, oh hey, let's try to make it entertaining. Even if it would not be, because it is a musical about bathrooms. Like, is there certain, like, oh, they might actually care about this. They would put in the effort. Nothing is worth the effort, but... Bye. I don't know if I want to explore this right now. Okay, I can. I mean, this is a mimic, right? It's not a mimic? How do so many people die? Do they just explode when they leave? Ah, they explode when they leave, I assume. That's the weapon. Can I wield it? Nope, need more dex. Would it be an upgrade? Probably at this stage it would definitely be. Well, probably it would definitely. That's kind of the most meaningless statement I could say. It is probably an upgrade. Maybe you can kill the fire lizard. I don't think it's worth trying. It's time to leave and get a level or 2 of dex. Which I think I need 3 more to get to 10, but... Then I'll be able to have the... maybe the longsword and the short sword. And power stance it. I can't actually go back. Oh wait, no I can't. I can go down this way and then enter the path. Okay, that's good. Right here. Greedy. Very greedy. That archer is from the other path. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to grab it. Wrong button. It was worth it for the life gem. As long as I don't die here. Okay, there's probably more stuff down there. Behind the fire lizard, but it doesn't look like I could even get past it, so... I have to travel all the way back to Majula. Oh, that makes me not want to try to level. What a weird... I think Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3... Actually, no, Dark Souls 3 you couldn't level at the bonfire. Dark Souls 1 letting you level at the bonfire was much better.
There.
At least you can just button mash. Okay, I need 200 more souls. I can probably eat some souls. Okay. Those might be 100 each. 50 each. So I'm gonna go play it safe. Go a little bit too far.
There.
Yeah. Productive. I'm gonna focus on the game for a bit instead of trying to talk more about industrial musicals that I don't know a lot about. I just think it's kind of interesting how they existed and someone thought it was a good idea. So I'm assuming these can be power stance. Nope. Straight sword, straight sword. Maybe if I swap the order, but... Nope. Really? Oh, I probably don't have 1.5x times the stats. That's probably why. I'm dumb. I forgot all about the requirements for 1.5x stats, and it seems like instead of swapping it and then you being able to not being able to do anything, it's you just can't power stance it. That makes sense.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Okay. Anything I can steal first? A short bow. You always need a bow at some point. Now I can go back to exploring. I have better weapons marginally, I think. This will go better. Though, one thing, not actually industrial musical related, but adjacent. I think I use this weapon first, but one thing that's related is just the idea that there's so much that you just don't know anything about if you didn't personally have a reason to have experienced it. Like, I imagine almost everyone has never heard of industrial musicals because why would they? They weren't... Most people didn't, you know, work for American Standard in the 1950s. Ah, yes, that's the ADP agility thing, where I was in the middle of a roll, but because the iframes of the roll are low because I don't have a lot of agility, I got hit. Because, stats. My agility is 86. Apparently, 105 is the equivalent of a fast roll in either 1 or 3. So, that's sort of an approximate goal. 105 agility, not 105 points in ADP. I love that he has a shield. I'm dead. Oh, I got to roll. I need to learn where in the roll actually has iframes though. Because it could be any number of points in the roll, for all I know. Oh, I forgot about that guy somehow. So I need to kill him quickly and then switch and fight the pursuer. Who hopefully won't be here instantly. having a good time. Maybe the pursuer doesn't show up if you're dead. If you die to him here once, it's just a trap, and then you have to fight him later. I'm hoping that's the case right now, because I don't want to fight him. These hollows would make the fight very difficult. Oh, I hate groups of enemies. Oh, and one has a spear and a shield. Oh, you know what? Break out the long sword. Still only hit for 28 despite the fact... I'm dead. Yep. Okay. At least the pursuer's not here. Having to fight 4 of those guys and then the pursuer would be awful. It's not going well so far. Let's hope I don't have to fight the turtle again. Please? Thank you. Okay, 1 down. And it's the annoying... there's still an arrow guy though. Panic rolls, but... Wait, no, this is the arrow guy that he climbed up here to shoot me. He's really vindictive, huh? Yeah, that guy's like, oh, this guy ran behind my back? Better chase him up a ladder and shoot him with a bow. Okay, that's fine. Now I can clear all these items and never come back up here again. Human effigy, that's good. Torch. This game actually requires the use of torches at some points, which is interesting. That's very good. 1 more Estus charge. Repair powder. Okay, I should be able to jump up. And... that didn't hit? And I got hit somehow by that sling? These strong attacks are a lot faster, though. Compared to heavy, slow weapons in Dark Souls 1. Okay, anyway, I'll just go get my Estus recharged and it's run down this way directly. 1700 souls. Probably need to buy some stuff. Probably need to upgrade weapons, all that. But... is this... do you just effigy... you do. When I get a little lower on my max HP, if I keep dying, I will... I hate this weapon. I hate that it stabs like that instead of swinging. Because it makes it harder to aim when you're bad at the game. I'll have to bait this guy up, fine. And a shield. That was blocked despite the shield being behind his body. I'm just gonna keep spamming. Yep. I should have expected that. I'm just tilted. Like, the fact that his shield blocked it despite he was actively swinging it to punch me so it was behind his back, but it somehow worked as a shield. Oh, it doesn't make any sense, and it tilted me. I didn't read that. I feel like it's impossible to do the circle to backstab in this game, which is probably better, but... it is kind of interesting. It also means that I just sit here until he stops holding his shield. I think that guy tricks us. Ah. Good fun. Good friends you have there. Come on. I got hit by his foot? I mean, I 100% should not have been staggered before I got hit there. Because there was nothing to stagger me. Yeah. That initial hit on that feels way earlier than it looks like it should be. Tilted. Oh, I didn't even pick up my souls, did I? Oh well. Bone dust. Increase HP restored. Okay. Okay, it's actually better to not get the plunging attack because it doesn't knock them to the ground. Yes, give the enemies a shield they can continue to stab their spear through. And yeah, blocking. That's actually really tilting. Like, oh, and it doesn't even heal you. But like, oh, his shield is behind his shoulder and he can still block somehow. It's incredibly tilting. Because that's not how it should work. Ah. The bolts that missed. What the? What is this AI? Oh, I assume they would actually be chasing me. Attack the guy. Come on. Okay, I need a non-short sword weapon. I really need like a great sword or something that actually has reach. This weapon's very short. Frustratingly so. That's something. The like spiraling sword. Large soul, great soul arrow. That's a spell, isn't it? Great soul arrow? It's a trap. Pointless as in don't go down, but I will go down because I don't actually know. Can you? Oh yeah, this is establishing that you can shoot those. Which is kind of relevant. I don't know how mimics work in this game. Like, I think you can break wooden chests if you hit them too much. I'm not sure about anything regarding that. Titanite chair, that's good. So I need a Pharaoh's Lockstone over on the left there, which I can buy from the lady at the bonfire. I wouldn't be surprised if lighting this did something, because this game has that type of implementation where lighting torches matters. Oh, I don't know. Somehow, game has done a good job of... Oh, this is the place that's often mentioned, I think. Not this specifically, but you just kind of get ganked a lot by enemies in these sorts of areas. Like, enemies drop down from all around. I'm not sure, though. What do people die to? Are they dying to these? with their spears so they can swing faster than I can get my sword ready. It must be something behind the door. Be wary of equipment breakage. Oh no. Fun mechanics ahead. Oh yeah, okay, a third attack. Glad he didn't block it though. 'Cause if he'd blocked that last one when he put the shield behind him, I would have really been frustrated. Wait, there's 4? Yep. I was mid-roll, but because of how rolling works in this game, I get hit. Which, like, given that it's just a feature of the game, I'm not going to complain too much. But I will complain about being flattened, despite the fact that I was not hit in a way that would have flattened me, but it's also totally reasonable that I got hit. I just think the way the animation works is kind of janky. Okay, if I can even open this. I can't. I was gonna say I'm gonna probably die, but I guess I'll go through here. I really don't like these fog walls that just open areas. Because I'm gonna enter a boss wall and not, and like oh, this is just a normal area, but it's a boss wall because there's fog walls for normal areas for some reason. I don't get it. There must be something that happens. Or maybe this guy triggers if you run down there. I don't know. Oh, this is that, down the ladder. I do like these shortcuts instead of being bonfire after bonfire after bonfire. There are shortcuts that connect back to previous bonfires a little bit more than in Dark Souls 1 or 3. At least going by my memory. Human effigies will be needed. I should save up for the lockstone and the fragrant branch. Heal. If it was repair, I actually would take it. Amber herb is useless because I'm not going to use spells at least yet. I'll probably want to buy those eventually.
Lonely times these are.
But it's like, it's an interesting shop compared, like, going by memory. Okay, come on. He was completely staggered. He shouldn't have been able to attack that quickly. Like, he was able to recover and attack before my weapon bouncing off a rock would let me attack again. He was reeling. I mean, it's the game. You just kind of have to accept it, but... durability in this game is awful. But there are, apparently, rings that help with it. Gonna go down? Yep. So, long term, I'm hoping to find the rings that will help with that. Ah. I wonder if taking the other one... I assumed there was another one. There is not. Is this... This has to be the giant, right? There's a trap there, but... Could summon stuff, but I won't. This is the boss. It's very weird how long it takes to get to the first boss in this game. Like, 1 and 3 have a mandatory boss within the first 10 minutes. This one, you could miss this guy for another hour, probably. Maybe not quite an hour, but you could miss him for a while longer. And not know, oh, this is where I should be. 112. I think the fire was more damage. I wasn't actually... Despite... Oh, that AoE felt weird, but... Yeah, it's a little better. That AoE again felt weird. I can get hit and die. Dying to the last giant is not great. I will blame it on other stuff, because I can blame anything. I'll blame it on the heal being slower than I expected. But it was mostly just greed, because it's not a hard boss. I didn't want to waste time running behind it to avoid getting hit. So instead I died, wasting more time than I would have saved. Dark Souls 1, if you press B and you slide down the ladder. In this, it's press and hold B to slide down the ladder. It's like you tap B either while holding down or not holding down in that slide in Dark Souls 1. So, that's why that happened right there, where I took a ton of damage for no reason. Yeah, just general misplays. I should not be getting hit. Well, no, actually. I think being hit by those stomps is totally reasonable. Because it's a little bit of a weird... There's a weird AoE to them. Where it feels like it's bigger than it should be. Considering the lack of, like, magic. Can I lock onto a leg? Yeah, I can. Because there's no magic behind this guy's stomps. But they still hit in an AoE around them, which, like, force and all that, but... Like, that stomp was my own bad, obviously, because I was under the foot. Okay, I need to leave because I'm against a wall. Come on. I definitely didn't need to roll there, but... That was a very greedy one, because I'm out of stamina. Greedy, but I'd say it's an understandable greed, considering every other time I'd attacked, they only stomped once, but yeah. Shouldn't have died. Really don't think I should have died to that. Oh, yeah, because these guys chase you forever. I'm glad that it isn't like the Seath the Scaleless fight where they will chase you into the fight. I kind of assumed the key... they just got a key, right? Or did I misread? Opens Soldier's Door in the Forest of Giants. This is not Soldier's Door. I'm gonna forget about that door entirely because it's in the middle of nowhere that I would never come back to without explicit prompting. The fact that the key that I just got doesn't open it is very surprising to me. Why is there a turtle there? There wasn't a turtle there before. Why is there a turtle? I am confused. I also don't know what soldier's door is. It could be any of the 15 doors that I've seen and been unable to open, but 12k souls, that's good. I need 600 more for the fragrant branch.
And you?
No, it's 1200. Good. I probably want that more, but
Take these.
covetous serpent ring, which
Lovely time.
is extra more souls from fallen foes, which is good to have early because then you get more souls over the course of the game. I have no idea where to go. It probably has something to do with this section here that I totally forgot all about. Where I just ignored this guy. I forgot all about him.
Hello there.
Think
Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
See, my understanding is they trap me in here once I walk through. Yeah. It's like patches except more annoying. Cause like the area patches drops you into isn't really that dangerous. This is more dangerous, but that's more... I mean, the increase in danger is more caused by how dodging works in this game, but... I'm dead? Yep, because... And how slow Estus is without a bunch of ADP. ADP is... Now that's a death stance. He like fell, then he started falling backwards, but then his like spine supported him so he didn't fall all the way back because he can't actually bend that far backwards at the knee. What the? What is this clanking? Oh. Oh yeah! The dudes that hit a tree. I know nothing about that. I just know that there were dudes that hit a tree. Probably can't jump up. Oh, you can't jump if you're not moving forward. Oh well.
Well, I see you managed to
I
escape.
didn't get the falling attack.
I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. Oh. It allows undead to call out for help to one another. With luck. So
I mean, how they would trigger it, I don't know. I still think they're almost certainly not a good guy. I don't need to go in there anymore. I don't know where I need this key for. Is it over this way? Oh, actually, I should trigger these guys. Hope that they trigger the explosives. They did not. And then just keep running. Oh, it must be that door. Okay. think that must be the door I need, so I can just get out of here. I can probably send the elevator down, because that might be where the turtle came from. If I send the elevator down, don't die so it automatically comes back up, and then there might be a turtle that comes down on the elevator. Imagine the splinters. Okay, no, so that's the elevator coming up, not down, which makes sense because one goes down, the other goes up. Is there a turtle? There is indeed. Way better damage. Okay. I was hoping this guy wouldn't aggro. Oh wait, no, this is the one that always aggroes. Lock on. Thank you. Okay. This isn't going to get me into the fire area directly. Though maybe I can exit early? Nope, that looks blocked off. Okay, so this is the same area. Come on. That first swing had no force behind it. So why is there a turtle here? If it's like my assumption was that it was the same one, but the fact that the one on the right automatically was back up is what confused me. I know you can sort of jump down and plunging attack those guys, maybe, but I should heal before I come back through, but can I trigger these guys? Yeah, okay. Oh, they're the shield and spear guys. My favorites. With their shields that they don't actually have to be holding ready to block attacks with. Backstab? Nope. Okay, there's the backstab. I do think backstab in this game look pretty cool. Because it's not just stab them in the back, it's hobble them and then chop their head off, stuff like that. I'm going to run up here and the guy over there is going to chase me and I'm going to die. That turtle's that's a giant sword. Oh, I actually expected it to be the more dangerous dude. Not just hollows. I thought I was going to have to deal with a turtle. I do think all the bloodstains kind of take away from the mystery. Because there's a little bit of... Oh, there's a lot of bloodstains here? Well, you know what that means. There's an enemy through this door. Please, give me your weapon. That's a Dark Souls 2 moment. It takes 7 centuries to use a life gem. He was able to run up to me and swing his slow weapon by the time it was used. Oh, I'm going over time. I'll fight this guy first before I give up, though. He should be easy to beat. I just need to not get hit. But if I just run this way, it should be simple enough. Fight these two, then fight him, and then it'll be over. Though fighting these two is annoying. I love it when they swing their spear preemptively. And I bounce on a forge location. Oh, these guys are more annoying than the guy that I died to. And he was shielding there somehow. And he was shielding there somehow. And he didn't lose his poise. And he blocked it despite the fact that I was behind him. These shields are overpowered, you know? They can block even though they aren't actually braced to use the shield. It's fun when enemies can block everything, despite the fact that they clearly shouldn't be able to block anything at all. Did I get his weapon? No, I didn't. Lame. I'm gonna run up just a little and then see if there's a bonfire. If there isn't a bonfire soon, then I'll stop for now. And detilt from... Ah, there's more of them. And detilt from the obnoxious decision that those guys can shield at all times. It's just so frustrating that they can shield the way they are. The way they do. Like... Oh. Wait. Oh, is that where you do the... No, it isn't. Oh, wait, that's the pursuer fight right there. Okay, that's perfect. So I guess I'll fight whatever I can on the way. Then kill this guy and then go back with a homeward bone. Yeah, that's definitely the pursuer though. It's all context because... Yeah, like... The unintended mechanic is using those arbalists or ballistas to shoot the pursuer, which is difficult solo, but it's doable solo apparently. Oh, there's more guys hitting trees over way in the back there. Anyway, but it's time to go back to the bonfire and then wrap up for today. And de-tilt myself. Because it's just those shield guys. Really. They're not strong, but the fact that they can shield... Like their shield block stuff when it shouldn't do anything is just frustrating. Like it shouldn't do anything when they hold it behind their back and are about to punch me. But it does. I'm gonna pick up a couple of these. Yeah, and by a couple I mean literally one. But, oh, I also need to go upgrade my Estus. I can do that, and then that's gonna be the wrap up. But, other than those shield spear enemies, it's still kind of frustrating. But it's going, I think it's fine. What is with this stance? Oh, it's just weird wind physics on the cape.
Is that a shard you've here to see light? However,
now I have 3 Estus. I do find it a very interesting design choice where you start with 1 Estus instead of the 5 or thereabouts. It's an interesting choice. But I'm gonna stop here and return to fight the pursuer. So it'll... Whoa. Huh? What? Can I jump there? No. How do you get that? Oh, you drop down from up there, maybe? Anyway, I can't go in that door because I don't have a key, unless the soldier's key works. But I'm meaning to wrap up. Oh, it is a soldier key. Okay. That's bait. Given all the dead people. But I've gotten distracted. This is where I intend to wrap it up for today. Oh, is this a mimic? Or is it a poison trap? It must be a mimic, right? Is there any way to tell it's a mimic? Other than hitting it? Again, the blood spray kind of ruins the mimic effect. This seems like a real item. There's no blood splatters everywhere. Radiant life gem. Ah. I can't imagine this is the one people die to. This all started with the fact that there was an item here. Divine blessing, not that useful. But I got distracted. I'll go see if that's a mimic next time. Leaving it in case I have to fight it. But next time we'll be checking if it's a mimic. And then going to fight the pursuer, which is probably going to be rough due to the nature of roles in this game, but I don't know. So, on that note, have a nice day. Bye-bye.